Hello guys and welcome to this new video. So we are playing against Danirod from Venezuela. I think, yeah, Venezuela. He's a good player, especially he's really quick usually, and he has some insane tactics. So we are in the Trompowsky now. We doubled his pawns. On the king side, and we'll try to build some kind of how to call it, even of an isolated pawn, not to build, but we are trying to take advantage of an isolated pawn on d5 during this game. So let's go bishop b5 check to make sure it doesn't take the pawn on b2 and castle. So now we got rid of the problems with bishop b4 checks that are always coming, or queen takes b2, bishop b4. Okay, let's grab the knight. So I can play b knight a4 now, exchange all those guys. So I think I'm taking here, he's taking, I'm taking back, of course. So and queen d4. So my idea is that I have a better pawn structure than him, and I will try to build an advantage on that. So c4. The idea was that he could not take the pawn because he's pinned, and after c5 I would just retreat the queen, and he would have problem with the pawn on d5. So now I have a choice. I can either keep pressure on d5 with rook d1, or I can either play c5, closing up the position and trying to take advantage. I'm going with c5. I will close up the position, and I'm telling him, you have a bad pawn structure, you have a bad bishop. I have an advantage. I mean, that's what I'm saying here. So let's push b4, playing my pawn. So I will play then a3, queen to c3, and I will try to play knight d4. Okay, so rook b5 is a big mistake because knight d4 is totally the move I was preparing. So now I have kind of a domination. The question is, can I keep my pawn structure without any damage? Okay, let's push h3, make sure there are no checkmates. I mean, how to improve? This pawn on b4 is definitely going to be a weakness. Again, I don't like how he's treating the position here, because you don't want to release the tension. I was the one under pressure here, and somehow it's only helping me. What's happening here? Can I play b5, pawn takes, c6? He has queen c7. Okay, let's go with b1 for the moment. Queen to d3. Let's go queen a3. Spending way too much time here. I'm not finding the right plan to proceed here. Okay, let's go knight to e2. I need to do something else. Okay, knight d4. I need to find a plan desperately. King h2, g3. Okay, 40 seconds. I need to attack the king side. Now I understand that. I need to build pressure against this king. Okay, knight f3, I'm attacking the pawn. Okay, knight take g5. Must be working. Very strange game by Danirod. I needed to attack the king side definitely, because I needed to make a second weakness. But he didn't have to give me all this material that he's giving to me now. Okay, let's take, and queen g3 check is saving the day. Saving the day, you see. Yeah, so 20 seconds to win that. Is it going to be okay? So I said this guy is quick as hell, and his space is really the main problem when playing against him. Oh, I could play king d3. Okay, 23 seconds still. But I'm keeping my composure so far. Okay. So I will be able to push my pawn now. Okay. Pawn is pushed. So he has to take, because if not I'm going king knight e7, knight takes c5. So he has to take the knight on c5. I will play rook c5 and c7. And this is winning because the rook is well placed behind the pawn, and I can just grab this guy, push, bring my rook back. Okay, it's your turn. Okay, how to win it? I just can't seem to find. Let's give a check and bring the rook to e7. Okay, so now rook goes to d7, rook c8, rook d8, push the pawn, win this guy, and okay, now my pawn is safely going. Okay, let's just break the rook, and now it's very easy. Ooh, but I mean, this game was pretty interesting. I'm a bit ashamed it did a pretty big mistake. So c4 here, first important moment is here when I decide to trade this bishop and this pawn against those two guys to get these pawn structures. Now after queen takes, I don't know, maybe I could have taken with the knight and try to push b4, c3, a3, and bring knight to b3 to fix those two pawns. Would have been my idea. I'm never sure it's working this way, but I mean this is the idea. So he retreated. Now c4. Okay, I can maybe play rook d1 to keep tension, but I went for this pawn structure because here I thought that having this d4 square for my knight is just wonderful. Though maybe b4 is premature because it becomes a weakness. Maybe I need to play queen c3 and knight d4 first, and then find a plan to get through. Anyway, we're going this way. So okay, rook b5 is just losing a tempo, and here I also think you don't need to trade those pawns, because I mean you don't need to release the tension. Though here, though, I want to come to the position that arose here. I definitely think this is the kind of position where I am having an advantage on the queen side. So anytime I can thread b5 and c6, and I need to combine the queen and the knight together to play against this king, especially before the move h4, because after h4 this pawn is a weakness, and I need to play knight f3, queen d4 to overload the pawn. I mean h4 is just a weakness. But I mean, in this position I would need, I don't know how to do that, and I probably won't find during this video, but I need to find a way to create another weakness if it's possible, which is the king. So this is the way you should proceed, because you cannot win just by attacking on one side. It's too easy to exchange everything for black. So could have been an idea to try to attack on the king side. So it can be by bringing the rook on f4, by example, attacking the pawn. Could have been an idea. Or I could have maybe tried to attack on the a file, but I think I'm always late, because when I play like rook f1, he always has like rook b8, and if I go knight c2, like I try to break my pawn, the bishop is coming to f5, and I can't proceed this plan. So that's why I'm thinking that the way to try to win the game is to try to attack on the king side. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.